Well, good evening, everyone. We're looking forward to Back to Church Sunday. It's this Sunday, first Sunday back at worship since the 15th of March. Can you believe that? But 17 live stream services that we've done without a crowd of people here at the church. We at times we had just the preacher and the cameraman. Then we were up to about 5 people in the room. The last 3 or 4 weeks we've been allowed to have up to 20, and this Sunday we're expecting 2 services of around about 100, and there's Leanne heading home after a very, very busy week at the office. I just thought I'd take you for a quick walk through the building as to prepare for Back to Church Sunday, because whilst it's going to be very similar to our normal church services, it's going to be just a little bit different. The church looks and feels different, and I just wanted to have a chance to say a few things, to thank a few people, and to let you have a look at what it's like inside the church at the moment. So let me turn this around. Okay, you can see the car park looking quite busy, but you'll notice that the car parks are very, very clearly marked, because we really appreciate Tony Lister having been in over the break to give line marking, brand new paint over the car park area. So it's all been redone. You can read those arrows. There's only one way, and that's the way, the truth and the life of Jesus. So yeah, we come towards the church. It looks like Alan's here doing a few jobs. And we come up to the church, into the front door. Whoa, look, oh, stop. That's right. If you are sick, if you have symptoms that may be linked to coronavirus, please, we ask you to stay home and get tested. And we do need people to observe social distancing as they come to church. And we are required to exhibit signs like these to let people know what the guidelines are. When you come in on Sunday, you'll actually see Wendy and Leanne will be here, and they'll have iPhones, iPads that can mark the roll. So those of you who have already set up your attendance, you've come in and you've registered for church, they'll be able to tick that you are here, and that way we have details of all attendees every Sunday, and we have to keep those for 56 days under the health department guidelines at the moment. We do have all of our guidelines are on display in the COVID safe plan section. We have a statement of compliance that we are complying with health department guidelines here in Queensland. We have checklists that we complete with extra cleaning, hand sanitizer, of course. Signs up about social distancing, so don't forget no hugs and handshakes when you come to church on Sunday. And there is a place to check in if you do need to write in your name. But as I said before, most of the names will be on our digital iPads, iPhone system. There's a new newsletter ready to give you on Sunday when you come to church, and you come in through the door. 8:30 a.m, 10 a.m, and you'll see, Jeff's there. We're just getting things ready. We're getting the video cameras all set up. But you'll see the church looks different. The seating is spaced out. The rows are 1.5 metres apart. They're still in rows because people are allowed to sit together in their rows. So you can sit with your family groups and your household groups. You can sit together. If, however, you come on your own or you're just a couple, then you need to leave a couple of seats space between you and the next people. So we've got more than 100 seats, but we are anticipating only 100 people are able to be in this part of the auditorium, what we call A1. You can see we've got the screens working. We've got a brand new mini stage that has been designed for our services, for preaching. I really want to thank for a moment Tony Lister again for his building prowess. We've fixed that up. You'll see the screens are going. Jeff's got his PowerPoint running through the system, and the tech guys are working out how best to run that through live onto our live stream on Sunday, as well as to our live congregation onto the screens at the side. So big smile from you, Jeff.
Yeah, big thanks to Bruce Gregory for the communion tables, he and Tony.
Yes, Tony and Bruce have been busy, as well as David. And David Cool has been busy too. Here's the tables for communion. And you'll see that we do have 2 tables set up, and there's quite a space around the tables. So during the communion time, to avoid us passing plates along a row or passing cups or offering bags along each row. We have 2 tables, and then during a song, members will be invited to come and to take the communion cup. It's a little set actually. You peel off the top layer. Yeah, Jeff's going to demonstrate for us here. You peel off the top layer, and there you go, and you have a communion. Oh, you don't want to waste one because they're worth 20 cents. And we've got to look after the pennies, and anyway. So yes, we have these communion cups are COVID safe, individually wrapped, hygienically sealed, and they have a wafer and a cup, and we will have some gluten-free available as well for those that cannot have wheat in their diet. The band will be back on Sunday, and the grand piano will be back in use on Sunday, the drums. It's just a small band and a few worship songs to really help us to focus on the Lord, to lift our voices in praise. One of the things that I personally am really looking forward to as we gather together. But we just want you as members at Springwood to know exactly what it's going to be like when you come in on Sunday. So we come in through the usual entrance, and we're going to ask everybody to leave from this exit and go around the building out to where there's coffee and tea. We can have coffee and tea served. You'll have to have it served to you. It won't be a help yourself service. And we've got all of the rules being followed to have a COVID-safe food and drinks plan for serving coffee and tea, and then you can head on out. So, it's all happening. Getting ready for our services on Sunday, praise and worship. Let me talk to you face to face again. Praise and worship is back, and communion together rather than in our lounge rooms. What else? A brand new series of sermons based on the life of Moses called Mosaic Moments, and fellowship, coffee, tea, and all of the good things about being together amongst God's people. So already we've had, I think, around 90 register for the early service, and I think we're up to 70 or so for the second service. So make sure you register on Try Booking. If you just key in on your Google search, Try Booking, Springwood Church of Christ, it'll come straight up, and you can register your name, your family for worship this Sunday. So looking forward to seeing everybody again. And this is important, for those of you who cannot come because you're interstate, in Victoria you're not even allowed to go out to church, so if you're in Victoria, join us at Springwood on the online service. We're still running the online service, and Jake, and you'll see behind me Neil and Jake, as well as Ben and Linda and others, and John Jansen have been really key in helping us organise the church for online services this last 4 months. And they will be running that again at 8:30 on Sunday. So this Sunday, we're actually running 3 church services. 8:30 a.m. at Springwood, 10 a.m. at Springwood, and 8:30 a.m. anywhere around the world on Facebook Live, and then later also uploaded to YouTube or to the church website. Just wanted to give everybody a clear picture of what it's just going to be like being back at church on Sunday morning. We're together again, just praising the Lord. We're together again in one accord. Something good is going to happen. Something good is in store, because we're going to be together again, just praising the Lord. Should also mention that our children's programs are back on. One Way is running again. There'll be a combined one-way program for kids from age 4 up to the end of grade 6, and they'll be out the back with Pastor Chris and a team of volunteers at each service. So we don't have one service for families and one service for seniors or anything. We're all in together because that's who we are. We're a multi-generational family church. So there is a children's program at each of our services on Sunday. And then next week, Playgroup's back. Celebrate Recovery is back on Tuesday night. A lot of new Bible study groups are getting going. I know the women's groups are here on Wednesday. There's 2 different women's Bible study groups. There's a whole bunch of things happening. I think, what else? Youth group. Can't forget that. Our youth groups are back on. They're doing a campfire next Friday night. Usual time here at the church. and it's all starting again. We are having to be careful to avoid the physical contact and being careful with cleaning and hygiene, and not to have too many people crowded into small spaces. So we're abiding by all of the COVID-safe rules, but we are together again. And just wanted to say a greeting on Thursday evening to invite you to join us on Sunday and to register on trybooking.com that you're coming, because we can't wait to see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.